Romania and schools in Romania. Less than 20% of Romanian children attend nurseries, which means that once they arrive in primary schools, they're already behind in like knowledge and basic concepts of school learning. And 80% of Romanian students drop out before they reach secondary school.
Now to me about the music project. First of all, if you like this presentation, put some money in the donation box as well. So when we arrived there, what we did, he started showing us all different types of rooms that we went into, and we came to one room which was full of guitars, and all the Romanian people, they all know how to play guitars, and unbelievable. Well, the Belchimpa, that's the word. And yeah, and other than that, they can sing as well, and they actually showed us one presentation, and started playing all these guitars and singing to us, and it was a great night. And yeah, and started teaching us how to play guitars and stuff, and showing us a bit. And yeah, it was really unbelievable. Next one is about Better Protect Homes. That's the project that we've been doing, and I'll just pass you on now a bit more information about it.
The next one, just a couple of little anecdotes so you understand what was happening out there. The young people had a chance to actually go in the classrooms and do a session in the classrooms, and they were all blown away by the politeness of the children. And these are kids that have got nothing. You know, they very often come, they have to be washed, they have to be fed before they can actually be given an education. And they all said how polite these young children were. One of the slides that you did see was actually at a school, and this school, it only reminded me of something like a place that you've been to after a war had been on. The walls were up, this is the school, all the walls were sort of chipped. You went in, it was freezing cold, there were kids in the classrooms, but there was no teachers. So even though they were attending school, there was hardly any teachers to teach them. When we first arrived and we got out of the bus, they were in a little hut. I can only describe it as a hut. And we were like, what are they doing? Of course, like kids, because of these new people, they're all looking out the windows and laughing and joking with us. And I asked, what are they doing in there? And they just had the normal clothes in a little shed. They were doing PE. That's all they had. They had no equipment. They were literally being told to jump up and down, and that was their PE lesson. So one of the boys who was a bit wiser than the others collared us, and Missy, we would very much like a football. So between us, we got a good leather football for them, and we went and some of the people on the last day went and presented it to the school teacher so they could actually have proper lessons. They had very, very little equipment out there, so that was that. Do you want to just flick the slides back?